A sense of guilt for betraying his wife, leading him to abandon the child and its mother, and then, years later, ashamed at his poor chance in attempting to make matters right. But while it is an idea that fits the shape of affairs, that doesn't make it truth. It is only an idea. Still, perhaps it would be wise to be less antagonistic towards Dolores, just in case. No! No! We made a decision to smite Dolores. We haven't smited Dolores yet. I don't want to be less antagonistic to Dolores. Game! Not letting me smite Dolores. But if it is, or if she's telling the truth about not knowing, then she might not be involved in any conspiracy, or playing dumb. Of course not. And if that's so, who is behind that assassin? And what are the king and the wisdom doing about it? For a moment, no one speaks. Cassidy? What? I have no idea what our parents' plan might be. They rarely confide such things in me. Rarely? The way you'd have it out, they never even speak to you. Oh, I don't know either. I mean, I have guards. Where are your guards now? Waiting in the hall outside. I'm safe enough with Callum here, aren't I? If I can get in without the guards catching me, only because I let you in. Well, I climbed through the window, but sure. True. Did I climb through the window? I can't remember. Still, if the guards are meant to be hunting assassins, I could be in danger when moving around. I'm amazing with danger. Just give me my daggers. It should be fine. It would help to know their plans, and we need to find out who's behind it for your safety. I'm sorry, I don't know about any plans. I don't know either, not that you asked. I didn't even ask her and she's already denying anything that she's done. I think we should smite her! Smiting. You did tell them about the assassination attempt, didn't you? Siblings exchange questionings that fade into concern. I'm not really sure. Everything happened so quickly. As usual, they had little time to hear my version of the events, so they didn't bother telling them. Brilliant. So, it's possible that they don't even know. Just how much danger is Cassidy in? Oscar might have told them. We were separated. We should go to him. We can visit and find out what information he gave to our parents. And Madeline? If they leave these rooms, I can't follow them. The guards would see me. Dolores can keep her company, won't you? Really? Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'll be alone with Dolores. Smiting time. Come on. If you say so. Callum catches my eye for a moment, then nods. It takes no words to understand. He is asking me to keep an eye on Dolores. He still doesn't trust her. But he does trust me. Who and I have the looks of a beautiful princess. I'm better looking than fucking Cassidy anyway. Please tell Oscar that I'm alright. I will. With that said, the prince and princess slip away, leaving me alone with Dolores. She stares at me, waiting to see what I'll do. I don't know what to say. I believe that some of my anger at her may have been misplaced, but she's still more slippery than a snake. I wonder how well Callum can sleep in bed with her lurking nearby. Oh, I shouldn't think about Prince Callum's bed. Oh, you're so cray-cray, Madeleine. Bet you're wishing you were alone with here. The yonder gentleman, eh? What does that even mean? You were quick enough to go at each other this afternoon. Do you want to be smited? Shut up! I did not. I saw the state of his trousers. I know what you were up to. How dare you? Or did you show him the door? Chance he's tired of you then. Now that's below the belt, so to speak. No one can be that rude by accident. I don't understand you. You're not a fool. Why are you trying to make me angry? To see if I can? It doesn't benefit you. I don't know what benefits me anymore. Nothing's make any sense. Yeah, quite how you have natural pink hair is also quite gummy. I don't understand you. Playing happy servant to people who screw you to a post if you cross them. Look, if that's Callum, I'm more than happy for that to happen. I'm just holding my hands up here. Sucking face with a killer. Callum killed an assassin. If I had to take a life in order to save someone else, I hope I wouldn't hesitate. As for the rest, I'm not interested in Callum. It's none of your business. It's none of your goddamn business. It's not your business what happens between Callum and me. Don't you have your own relationships to worry about? Have you seen the look of her? There's this wonderful quote in the Holy Grail, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where a king passes. They go, oh, how do you know he's a king? Oh, he hasn't got shit all over him. That's what applies here. That's why I'm better than her. Because I haven't got shit all over me like her. I'm not sure where I'm going with this anecdote. Let's follow. There must be someone in the palace who you find more interesting. Ha! If she's worked here for years, she must know most of the other staff, but, is she gay? Why did Cassidy say that you were lonely? Because she's a lot smarter than you are, Lady Nosy. Tell me, back in your stone heap, are you friends with the hallmaids and scullions? Yes. We're friendly. Not what I asked. Are they your bosom companions? I'm not sure I can say that word seriously with this music in the background. Do you trust them with your personal secrets? No, I don't have a lot of close friends. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Oh, fuck me, you're thick, Madeline. So who's a close friend then? Oscar? Right, you're Prince, a noble, like you. You'd never unburden yourself on a lower servant. They just wouldn't understand your lofty concerns. Not to mention that most of them would keep their distance if you tried. Never did no good for the common folks to get caught under the skirts of the mighty. Apart from a few moments of pleasure, I mean, it's not too bad to be caught on the skirt of a mighty, is it not? As a page, you held the same rank as many noble children. They start as lower servants. For the nonce, ask any boot boy if he's equal to a page who'll one day be a knight. They all know. And ask any lord's daughter if she's equal to the street cur who just happened to be named a page. So you're too high-ranking for the lower sort and too common for the others. And promoted to the service of a man who'd like to strangle me in my sleep. Will strangle you in your sleep, but those are some kinky needs he has if he wants to do that, dear God. Tell me again how grateful I should be. I suppose you'd be happy without your own kind. What kind? There's no one in the world like me. When does the smiting begin? Smiting! You could be King Horatius' daughter, and Cassidy could be your friend, even if you won't call her a sister. Now that I'm high enough for her to notice. I think she'd be happy to have any friend at all. She's led a lonely life. More fool her then. What do you want? What would make you happy? To be my own mistress, live my own life, nobody telling me what to do, nobody expecting how I should behave. No one's life is free of expectations, not peasants and not kings. Because people are fools. Dolores isn't a very nice person. A proper life leads to a proper grave. All your roles and customs mean nothing when you're dead. Are you happy, Lady Slave? Do you enjoy being a pawn? I enjoy my life. Yeah. Why would I? I mean, it's better than yours, clearly. Yeah. If I were going, I wish things were different, I'd be sympathising you. And I'm not going to sympathise with you. I am happy to be who I am. And I don't think that's just a pawn. People depend on me. Depend that you'll do as you're told. Depend that I'll serve as I should, but not blindly. It was my parents who expected quiet obedience from me, and I left them behind. In the life that I have now, I am expected to use all of my own resources as I so fit. Yeah, including a mouth with Callum. Oscar trusted me to think and plan for him. Prince Callum chose me as a partner in his scheme because he wanted access to my skills and thoughts. My life isn't easy. It's certainly in a bit of a mess at the moment, but I do believe that this is the right role for me. I don't have to reject all of society in order to be happy. Yeah, society, rebel, yeah, boy. One thing's sure then, you and I are not the same kind. I could have told you that. I think we've said enough. Whatever that word says. God knows. I'm not sure what to make of Dolores. In the short time I've known her, she's worn so many faces. Really? I've only noticed one myself. I thought she was nothing at first, an ill-mannered page, a servant of no importance except perhaps as a provider of gossip. Someone I could use. And when she proved more clever and resourceful than I had first imagined at first glance, that only made her a better tool. I didn't question her aiding me in my search. I didn't consider that she might have motives of her own. Since then I've considered her a pawn, a traitor, a criminal, a mastermind, an agent! But no label can explain her. She says that there is no one in the world who is like her. But is that really true? Yeah, go to the Dickensian times of poor London. South of the river. And everyone is awful. Everyone there is like her. Suddenly my attention is caught by a sound at the door. It's Prince Callum, alone. Have they kidnapped? No, you know what? I was about to say, have they kidnapped Cassidy? But with that face, he's either very cool about it, or they haven't. You must return to your confinement at once. What's happening? You were right. No one mentioned the assassin. Ah, okay. Cassidy's going to break the news. There may be a human cry. You must be back in your rooms in case of search. Here. He tosses a bundle of fabric at me. Unrolling it, I find a pair of special gloves. Aha! I asked him for them. He hesitates before the pronoun, apparently unable to bring himself to say Oscar's name. Damn, he can't. He's even looking away at saying Oscar's name. Oh, pure hatred. I would give you weapons, but they're not something you should risk being found with. Go now. I'll come to you in the morning when I have more information. His manner is abrupt, but purposeful. I need to hurry. Good night to you then. Wait. One more thing. Oh, he's not going to kiss me, is he? Is he going to kiss me again? Kiss him first. Demur. I don't even know what demur is. The fuck is demur? It sounds like a very posh French word. Alright, we'll kiss him first. I step in quickly and brush his lips with mine. Better? That wasn't what I meant. I know it wasn't, but I didn't know what demur meant. And, you know, romance at high and whatnot. Here. He hands me a folded bit of paper. Don't look at it now. I don't want to talk about it. Just go. Oh god, is it like a note saying, don't want anything to do with you. Hope you die in a hole when this is all over, etc. Not another secret confession. But there's no time to wander. I have to leave. Right, come on. We're going to read it now. When I return to my prison, I find the cold remains of my evening meal. Not terribly appetizing, but I could use some more energy after all my climbing around. Also, eating slowly is a way to relax and maintain calm. Only after I'm certain that my mind is in balance do I remove the paper missive from my pouch and unfold. It's not a message from Callum, it's a message from Oscar. Thank fuck for that. I could be such a horrible bastard here and end the episode, but I'm not going to. Dear Maddie, thank goodness you're out of the dungeons. I hated leaving you there. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to visit. My quarters have been under guard for my own protection. I have to be quick because so many things are happening right now. But please come and see me tomorrow afternoon if you can. You know the way. I need to speak to you in private. I'm sure I can trust Prince Callum to deliver this message without reading its contents or letting it fall into the wrong hands. I'm also sending some of your gloves. So now if I don't go, but I do wear the gloves, and he'll probably catch me with that at some point because this is the way these games work, I'll be buggered. And I've got to be nice to Prince Oscar, apparently. Alright, we might need to go at some point then. Please be careful and don't take any risks you shouldn't. Especially not for me. I don't want anything to happen to you. Yours, Oscar. Oh, Oscar. Just what did the two of you say to each other? It's perfectly obvious that Oscar expected Callum to read his note and be irritated by what he saw. From Callum's reactions earlier, he probably did. Oh, Callum. Love is blossoming. I don't think... God, I sound like Richard from bottom. I don't think he'd be that displeased simply from having to carry Oscar's messages. There's no reason for the two of them to be at odds. We are all working together to protect Princess Cassidy and unravel the current situation. Maybe Callum didn't do a good enough job of explaining that. I don't think he tried to explain it at all. Maybe they got into some fisticuffs. You never know. So it seems that Oscar is, like myself, a partial prisoner in the comfort of his own rooms. It shouldn't be difficult for me to reach him there, once I'm sure it's safe to move about. What is it he thinks he needs to talk to me about? Does he need my advice about something personal? Perhaps it's something blossoming between Oscar and Cassidy. Like, fuck it is. It's about you, Madeline. Stop being such a dumb bitch. She's clever when she needs to be, but as soon as there's an inch of common sense applied, she turns into... Oh, I was about to say an American. She turns into someone who, without common sense... Yeah, not America. And just completely ignores the obvious. Oh dear. I carefully hide the note in case the guards decide to search these rooms and prepare myself for the night. All the other questions will have to wait until tomorrow. Oh. Was that was the end of a sleep, huh? That was a very, very short sleep, damn you.